Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel Let's Speak in English. Today we're going to describe in detail about phrasal verb. We use lots of phrasal verb in our communication. We have 10 phrasal verb today and we're describing them one by one. First of all, let's describe what is phrasal verb. Phrasal verb is a combination of verb and preposition or adverb. So a phrasal verb is a combination of verb and one or more particle. It may be preposition or maybe adverb that together create a meaning different from original verb. The verbs are commonly used in everyday English and often have meaning that are not directly related to the individual words. Let's describe the phrasal verb with an example. We have phrasal verb here is break down. Break down is two words, break and down. When coming together, they create a different meaning. When we have separate one, break, this one different meaning, and down have different meaning. First one, let's describe what meaning of break. Break means to separate into piece. The glass broke into pieces. To stop working suddenly. The car broke yesterday. And to interrupt something, the police broke the door open. And on other part of the breakdown is down, and down is act as a adverb or act as preposition as well. Let's describe what's the down meaning. Down meaning moving to a lower position. She went down the stair, reducing intensity, turned down the music and stopping or weakening. The fire is dying down. Let's describe now what is the meaning of break down when the two verb and adverb come together and make a phrasal verb. Break down meaning to stop working for machine, vehicle or system. For example, my car broke down on the way to home. And for human being, collapse emotionally. For example, she broke down after hearing the bad news. And to analyze in detail, let me break down the problem for you and to separate into simpler parts. The body break down food into energy. Let's have picture of breakdown so you can understand what the exact meaning of the phrasal verb break down. So here this picture describe about breakdown. They are way to home and their car broke down in the street and is not working. This is the example of breakdown. Hope you understand by this image what meaning of breakdown. Let's explain next phrasal verb. Next phrasal verb we have bring up. So what meaning of bring up? To mention a topic in conversation or to raise a child. For example, he brought up the issue of salary during the meeting. Other example, she was brought up in small town by her grandparents. An explanation here, bring mean carry and up implies lifting something into discussion or raising a person. Thus we have an image for bring up so you can understand what the exact meaning of bring up. So this image describe about bring up. They have business meeting here and the man bring up an idea and they describing here about an idea in the meeting. So he bring up a new idea in the meeting. Next phrasal verb we have here is call off. Call off means cancel. Its meaning to cancel an event or activity. For example, they called off the wedding due to unforeseen circumstances. Other example, the football match was called off because of heavy rain. An explanation here, call meaning announce and off mean to stop or cancel something. So this is very simple phrasal verb. Let's we explain by an image here too. So here in this image, the football match is called off because of rain. When they playing, the heavy rain pour and the match is stopped and match is called off. This is an example of call off mean cancel. Let's we describe next phrasal verb carry on. Carry on means to continue doing something despite difficulties. For example, even after losing his job, he carried on with his studies. And next example here, the teacher asked the students to carry on with their work. An explanation here, carry mean hold and on mean to proceed without stopping. This image describes about phrasal verb carry on. He carry on his study in the night. Let's we describe next phrasal verb come across. Come across meaning to find something unexpectedly or to appear in a certain way. For example, I came across an older letter while cleaning my room. And next example here, he came across as a very confident person in interviews. An explanation here about came across, came meaning approach, and across suggests encountering something unexpectedly. This image describes he unexpectedly found this old antique brass metal utensil while walking down in the street, and he get unexpectedly this thing. This describe about came across. Let's we describe next phrasal verb here, drop off. Drop off meaning to fall asleep or to leave something somewhere. For example, I drove off while watching the movie last night. And next here, can you drop me off at the airport tomorrow? An explanation here, drop suggests letting go and off mean separating or leaving something behind. Let's we describe drop off with this image. The ladies drop off the baby at the school. Let's we describe next phrasal verb find out. Find out means to discover or learn information. For example, I find out that my best friend is moving to another city. Or other example here, she found out the truth about her past. An explanation here, find means discover and out emphasize in uncovering hidden information. This image describe about this person find out something from this board. Let's we describe next phrasal verb we have get along. Get along mean to have a good relationship with someone. For example, my sister and I get along very well. And next example here, he does not get along with his new co-workers. An explanation here, get mean to achieve and along suggest moving together smoothly. And this image describes an example of get along. They have good relationship. This is an example of get along. Let's describe next phrasal verb. We have give up. Give up meaning to quit or stop doing something. For example, he gave up smoking after 10 years. And next example here, do not give up on your dreams, no matter how hard it gets. An explanation here, give mean offer and up mean to stop holding on to something. This is an example of give up. He tired and he can't running anymore. Let's describe next phrasal verb, look after. Look after meaning to care of someone or something. For example here, she look after her younger brother while her parents are at work. Other example here, who will look after the house while we are on vacation. An explanation here, look mean observe and after imply taking responsibility for someone or something. Hopefully you understand all about these 10 phrasal verbs. Thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. Give us a like and subscribe the channel as well.